As all of you know in chat, you all know about the Nord Stream bombings, how the Nord Stream 1 and 2 pipelines were bombed. And Vladimir Putin gave a response, which I think is very interesting. And I'm going to play that video. Chat, I hope it plays properly. And if it does, do me a favor and hit +1 in the chat to make sure that it does. Here goes. Let me see here.
I speak for you, knowing that my message will always be twisted or framed, which will result that you all will think that I am the main perpetrator. But the only thing that I've done is protecting my fellow countrymen, people who feel Russian. I'm not interested in overpowering any other nations or disrupting of various worldwide markets, or be any kind of frustration in any kind of process. I'm only interested, as I have been saying since the beginning, in protecting my fellow countrymen who has been under attack for at least 10 years. I am not against the citizens of Europe. It's your leaders who are against the citizens of Europe. I know that you have been indoctrinated for generations with propaganda, but this is your wake-up call. The Nazis won the Second World War. Your leaders are the Nazis, and you are well aware of that. It's the same club with the same approach towards other slave states, with ignoring being a particular aspect of that, ignoring your or mine opinion. Why would I blow up my own gas pipes? I can simply shut them down. All these kinds of accusations against Russia are very easy to debunk. Like, who is bombing the nuclear factory at this moment? Europe is being led by the Satan-worshipping Nazi leadership. Wake up, people. Let me be the actor in my own slave state. You have enough bullshit of your own to consider. Everything is a scam. They are lying to you.
Well, that was pretty heavy insofar as the Nord Stream 2 pipeline. Some people are saying that this is a fake translation. I don't know for a fact. As I understand it, it is true. Alex, go ahead.
Yes, unfortunately, it is a fake, and there's no shame in being had here. It happens to all of us, and I include myself with my old GCHQ expertise. But it's a Dutchman. I live among the Dutch, and as usual, the guy went over the top in his subtitling and voiceover, using words like bullshit. And this time, because I'd seen the Dutch voiceover and subtitling before, I screwed my eyes shut and listened to the underlying text voice, and it's Polish.
You can stop searching, guys, because my name is Chris and I have a comedy show called The What the Fuck Show, and it's a comedy show from Holland in which I entertain my daily audience with being critical against the government policies, about the lies they're telling us and the real story behind the news, as we all can see how it is. That's why I also like to create sketches around subjects or around important events around the world, and I regularly make these kinds of fake videos, but it's a comedy video. And I especially like the remark that the original language wasn't Russian, which was spoken, but it was Polish, and I tapped myself on the shoulder because it was completely made up. It was my own voice, and it was pure for fun. And it was also this clip was coming from the What the Fuck Show, which is a comedy show again, and which was a part of a larger sketch, which would make the context about this much more understandable, of course. Because the reason that it's also resonating with you guys, because it looks like it's like a genuine message, you know. The reason that is because I just spoke out my heart. I just spoke out what I really thought about the situation, what I can feel that everybody is feeling, and what we all think about this, the consensus among the people, and expressed in a video made by Putin to show the ultimate distraction, contrast, whatever you can call it. It was my point to make in the right context my case, my viewpoint clear, with a funny remark being a comedy sketch which has been a little bit out of context now because of your international show being, or I don't know how you got it, because my channel is very, very, very shadow banned. So anyway, very funny. But it's all a scam. It's just comedy, but the message was sincere.